and welcome to Gabe's Games. Thank you so much for coming to see me start playing Dragon Age, the Veilguard today. Or to see me play a little bit more of Dragon Age, the Veilguard today. I'm going to be a little bit quieter and just play this. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get into this. Now, I only have space for a half an hour or so video. And I am curious to see what happens next. I've just finished one mission and my whole playthrough will be immortalized, and I'm doing this blind, so I don't know what's going to happen. And the consequences, but here are my immediate thoughts. I should be annoyed at Solus, but I think that if I want to win, I need to get Solus on
Let's head
side.
to the dock.
So I need to sympathize with Solus.
But first, we need to get a handle on what exactly is happening.
Because if I don't sympathize with Solus, there's a potential ally who knows how to fight these elven gods who is actually not helping.
What you hear about Demeter's
That's
lot
really
of
bad
weird things
news.
lurking in the forest? I got the goods to kill most all of them.
Do you know what? I'm gonna see if there's anything I can buy. Weapons. I don't know why I'd want a bow, because I don't use a bow. This is arms and armor. None of this stuff really matters. Alright,
And now that we've met, do your best not to.
let's get on with it.
Seems like a lot's happened around here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlethan City centuries ago. A whole lot of blood magic during the war.
What about now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war, it never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed, and now it's bleeding again.
And the magicians and mages will be more powerful now because the Fade has been
What a view.
opened.
That was the capital city, Arlethan. This is what's left of it after the war.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day.
So everybody using magic is going to be stronger than they were because of the magic witches actually corrupted.
There we go.
That's awesome. I would spend hours and hours playing this tonight, but unfortunately, I only have space for a half an hour video. So, can I place it on either of those? No, I can't. do we have here? Look, I'm honestly gonna say, if this game doesn't make any big mistakes, it's Game of the Year material. In all honesty, if it doesn't make massive errors. It's pretty good. Oh wow, we're gonna activate a shortcut. And I started playing Dragon Age Inquisition the other day, so I'm actually really happy that there's this game, because Dragon Age Inquisition is actually still a really good game, and it looks quite pretty, but it's starting to age a bit now. So, you know, if you were going to experience a Dragon Age game, this is the one to experience.
Brooke, ready to go?
Hey, how are ya?
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. Couldn't sit so much longer.
Then let's go.
Let's do it.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing.
The place is definitely underneath some magic influence then.
This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Are the dead involved
Something
here?
happened here.
Stay sharp.
Okay, I have to admit, this game has hooked me. It has genuinely hooked me at this point now.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is everybody?
So what is happening? Are we also then going to deal with the undead now? Doesn't look like the Darkspawn have come here. This is something different.
It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
Yeah, that's creepy.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
There's blight in there. I can feel it. Be careful.
So the blight did come through. They did try to stop it. I want to know what happened here. I want to see a cinematic of it because it would have been brutal. Ooh.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
No one gets out. No exceptions.
Mate,
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
what is happening here? Something seriously messed up. Look at that! This is very Dragon Age, very dark. Just don't listen to any complaints about this game. Just
Everyone
play it.
has to stay.
We'll
Guys.
be rewarded. All of us.
God. You'll be rewarded. Look at everyone dead. You guys, run. What's going on?
No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
You guys really need to get out of here. Don't feed the blight.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
The gods.
The town square.
We need to search for survivors.
Let's see what we can find. Fan out.
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer, sold spices to us, the best in Orlethan. I can't believe this happened.
This is bad news. There's gonna be a blight unleashed on everyone on a scale that is just absolutely nuts.
Look at that. Is that an Aravel on the roof?
The blight must have lifted it up there.
This blight is weird.
Ever seen anything like it?
Never. Blight's usually dead, static. But this is alive.
Well, I know. I'm a great
Okay,
warden.
let's keep going. Might be more survivors.
Yeah, the Elven Gods. Okay, but Solus was right. We've unleashed absolute hell on Earth here.
What was that? Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there, 2 more survivors.
Hey, what's going on here?
Find the veil jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Must keep looking. Must find the veil jumpers.
The mayor said to find them.
They're in the village.
Only a matter of time.
Veil
Why were
jumpers
they
would be
looking
the
for
only
veil
real
jumpers?
defense.
What did the mayor want with them? A sinkhole. But how?
Don't question, we're dealing with forces beyond normal in terms of strength and power. If even Solus struggled against these guys.
Careful not to slip.
That's the deep roads down there.
Where a whole bunch of darkspawn live.
More people.
Must get them inside.
We rewarded.
Oh my goodness, guys. Those elven gods have messed with your minds. So horribly.
Milva!
That's one
No,
of the
no.
fellow veil jumpers. Ballora,
No, no, no.
Jahel! He's alive!
Easy.
Bellara.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No. Listen. The gods. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
Yes.
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Bellara, be careful.
Okay, the gods need to be taken down now.
Help me, anyone!
Okay, yeah. The two ancient elven gods are really... Like, that's
come on.
horrific.
That sounds close.
This is a threat worthy of the entirety of Dragon Age.
Help me! Hurry!
A dragon? Here?
No! 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 Please!
Hey!
Dragon's been enslaved. Don't try and reason with it. Kill it.
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
Hey
I
man,
know
what's
you.
going on?
You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
I don't really know the power of these gods and how much was the mayor and how much was the gods. I could say take a deep breath, assuming I can save him. looks pretty beyond saving. You killed those people, it's true. I also really feel like I need to know what happened. But let's try and make allies. Take a deep breath.
Deep breaths. Tell me what happened.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gillenade's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
Oh. Okay, so you lured the Veil Jumpers. It's obvious that this is bad, but I want to know. Creation, the whole blighted village. You lured the Veil Jumpers.
So you brought the Veil Jumpers to the middle of town.
For a blood sacrifice.
Because the gods needed power.
Did you know what the gods would do?
The Veil Jumpers, they were just strangers. I thought if they were taken first, everyone else might be spared.
So you did know.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blight everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook, you're a Grey Warden. You could pack him off to Weishaupt as punishment.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Banish him to the Grey Wardens.
We'll send him to the Wardens.
No! I'll never survive that.
We take anyone, even murderous traitors like you.
It's more than you deserve.
You don't understand. I felt their power. It's irresistible.
You're gonna spend the rest of your life fighting Darkspawn. That's not enough to redeem you, but it's a start.
But
be grateful I'm even giving you this chance.
Well, cut him free then.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start.
This is worthy of all of the Dragon Age.
They made plans to tap more of the Blight. All of it. To rebuild their empire.
This is
as a path to power. It had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
That is an absolutely terrifying threat. Absolutely terrifying threat. I really hope I also made the right choice by sending my friend to the Grey Wardens. But, like, you know, when you're talking improv, right? It's always yes, and. If I kill him, the story ends. If I send him to the Grey Wardens to do something, the story has a chance to continue, because, yes, he did the wrong thing, and things can improve. And at least with the Grey Wardens, you know, that's a good spot for him. Let's go and have a chat. That's one of the best Dragon Age moments I've actually seen. That was fantastic. That was so Dragon Age. It was the Blight, which is the scary thing about a lot of Dragon Age, and it was the Blight at its worst. I've never seen anything like that. That was cool. Now I'm concerned that he'll betray the Grey Warden ranks. And even for him to become a Grey Warden was going to be tricky, right? But I think that was the right choice. Just saving him is a bad choice.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elganon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
All dead.
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elganon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
I dare say it was a show of force.
Oh! You?
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Oh my
Look,
goodness.
this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
Morrigan is
'Twas
awesome.
both pleasure and necessity to help them, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
I am so glad for your help. So glad for your help.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
All this for power, that's not happening. More. So you know the Dreadwolf. Look, of course you know the Dreadwolf. It's not exactly we caused this. It's more like all this for power. Of course she knows the Dreadwolf. I'm gonna say we caused this?
This is our fault. When we interrupted Solus's ritual, the gods escaped.
Would those feelings not be better used to put things right?
But how?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his... well, he calls it the Lighthouse.
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlithin.
I can take a look at it. Maybe